Also, Jason Conley, you left your card at the bar.
So, I mean, abbreviation's not really that short a word. Pretty long word for, yeah, okay, there we go. But, you know, I think, did abbreviations steal those letters from abbreviated words? Or to leave them to wandering the streets, hapless, a shape of their former selves? I mean, but phonetic, not very phonetic, right? But rather than stealing letters from other words, I think phonetic is more of a smooth-talking bargainer. Like, I'll give you this F I don't need if you give me a P and an H. And like, before it sounds like a bad deal. You look like you could use a few fewer burdens in life, you know, lighten the load. And suddenly sulfoxyphosphate has an F and two PHs, one letter less, and is feeling jubilant and free, ready to take on the world and become something smaller and better. I don't know, is this a fat joke? We'll keep rolling with it. And so he says, oh, I do feel better. I'm going to try this out with Frank and Filbert. And it comes to Frank, and Frank's like, get away from me, you fat fuck. I won't compromise my frame with an extra letter. Ha! And sulfoxyphosphate didn't know that proper nouns are stuck up and proud, not like common nouns like sulfoxyphosphate and phonetic and abbreviation. But, so sulfoxyphosphate crushed and slinks back into its chemistry lab. It was gonna live its life free in the light, but now it's back in the chemistry lab, and it starts sobbing into a beaker, and its bitter tears curdle into resentment and begin to smolder with the aromas. Come on, stay with me, guys. Smolder with the aromas of hatred and anger, and it becomes a corpulent and masked avenger that roams the streets, kidnapping and chloroforming innocent words that awake on a table the most essential parts of themselves stripped away. You're standing right in front of my camera, not that it fucking matters, but the most essential parts of their nature stripped away, and just a shadow of their former selves, and then they awake again on the side of a road, wandering, awake again, hoping that someone will recognize who they once were, rather than being mere abbreviations. Thank you, everyone. That's all I wanted to try. My name is Derek Dimpfl. Give it up to your host.
Yes! Keep it going for Never Touch the Boob Ross. Is Chad Dixon here? I'll give it up for Chad Dixon, everybody!